Okay, I guess we're doing it like this. Hi. Hello. Figured do another one of these go for walks and you're coming with me kind of stream video things. Just got off of a long but not really busy day at work. I don't know how to feel about that. Cars everywhere. It's a frickin' Sunday and it's like half busy, half not. I don't know how to feel about this. Let's see if I can pop that. Okay. Wanted to make sure I could actually see the chat while doing this, since I'm doing this in a different manner than I normally am. I'll cross the other side. Beep beep. I wonder if I can flip the camera in any kind of way. That didn't work. Oh well. What's up? I love how when people like put yard sale signs up, they just don't go away. They linger for all eternity. Dark way of thinking about it, but alright. Faster here. I didn't even know what that sound was. Yep, son. Okay. People on the road I'm on are not very bright a lot of the time, I'll say that. Sometimes I have to be overly cautious, which can be kind of Yeah, son. Can I flip this upside down? Or, just turn it around entirely? Yeah? Cool. Oh boy. What? Every time trying to spew words out of my mouth right now, I got nothing. It's been a long day. A very long day. Just trying to think of how this week is going to be approached. This is the second Sunday in a row where we missed out on doing Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm going to have to get back to that at some point. Hi, Tari. I saw your text, by the way. Sorry. I have it kind of on a pop-up. I did see it. Thank you. But, meh. Kind of hard to respond to a text when I'm using the phone to do things. That mountain kind of, it's like the left half of a canyon. And I'm like, this particular mountain, I don't know why, it reminds me of a mountain that's a little bit north from here, from where I live. I guess you could call it a mountain. A lot of people would hang glide from it, and it has this side on the mountain that's just completely broken, as if somebody thrusted a ginormous wrecking ball into it. I remember my family and I used to drive by that a lot. Every time we would drive by, my parents, my siblings, and I would always look and go, "Hey, it's Mount Kaboom." Every time I see a mountain that just kind of sticks outwards towards land, away from the mountains that surround this state, I always think of that one specific one. I have no idea why. Also, let me know if I don't rewatch the live walks a lot. Let me know if the car's like overpowering my voice at all. I guess. I don't know how things go. I'm not that smart. I'm not that smart. Okay, obviously I'm joking, but so many random things have a tendency to cross my mind while going walks like this, though. The last time, let's see. I can't really say the last time because it was yesterday, but yesterday when I went on a walk, I remember my mind just going dead blank, and I just paused, trying to think, and I immediately, in my brain, I don't say it out loud, but I immediately go, why am I not thinking of anything? What's a big idea? Like brain fart, right there. Brain fart. I will say this. I actually do like walks to the degree where I actually went on a hike at a point and I completely phased out exactly how to approach it. Hello, Alejandro. Nice to see you in here again. Hope you're doing well. Same with you, Tari, by the way. I never understood how this place became so it. I don't even know how to describe like this southern part of Utah. More the central part actually of like Utah. I don't get it. It's filled with interesting people and circumstances. Just on a walk, Alejandro. Figured I'd bring you guys along this time. I did it once in the past. I think it was about a week and a half ago where I did this before as well. And I don't know. I was looking for some kind of feedback on it, and it was positive enough where I was like, you know what? I like going for walks of my own anyway. I mean, I got a little bit of a belly on me, but the only reason I'm not majorly obese is because of these walks. Otherwise, I probably would be. Actually, that's the plan, Alejandro. I definitely like doing the IRL stuff, whether it's conversing in my office about like different, like certain topics, or this kind of thing. I do plan on doing it more often, so definitely count on that. Okay, I'm gonna move this back over here. I'm flipping all over the place. Oh gosh. Okay, hair, just whatever. My hair's a bush now. Guaranteed there are probably like mite-sized monkeys living in my hair. It's hard to get a good angle off of this though. That's like the one downside of like going for these walks and doing streams like this. I gotta admit, I still recall when I first started doing the live stuff, it was video, or not live stuff, the IRL videos. I recall, I think it was back in like 2020, everybody's favorite year. I remember not long after meeting D9, I was working at a McDonald's at the time, and I don't know, I met him and we started conversing. We ended up becoming really good friends, which still are. We need to hang out again at some point. I haven't been able to find proper time for that. Whoa. Okay. I forgot about that music. Looks like this stream isn't going to be up for very long. I don't know how well that music was heard, but it's probably going to be problematic for keeping this stream on YouTube in the long haul. I keep forgetting about that particular food stand. Well, it was about like 5-10 seconds, so hopefully it didn't do much. We'll see. Anyway, as I was saying, this friend of mine, he has been doing live streams for a long time now. I think he's on live stream day 1000. I mean, I think he's almost on 2000 actually. He's had a lot. And this is like back-to-back daily streaming kind of things. Alejandro, you might have seen this individual already. I found my channel through D9. I'm not sure. I can't remember. There are a lot of people who have found this channel through D9, which it's always appreciated. How many days have I done? Well, the difference between what D9 does and what I do, D9, he streams himself making beats. Different like techno type based songs. And did I just read a touch grass? Okay, fine. There. It took 11 minutes for me to touch grass. If I read that right. Wait, did I read that right? Touch grass is for the masses. I was close enough. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I know Danny, he's been doing these since long before I met him. Originally, he was doing like vlog type streams to be included in like inspiration type statements. I still remember saying that. I'm like, I love this. I love this community too. I mean, it's kind of what inspired me to try to build the one we have, and love you guys as well. I've always had a large appreciation for you guys, like all of you. All what? I think we're at like 12.3K at this point. Every last one of you. Kind of hard to not appreciate you guys, I will say that. Okay, this is gonna be fun to worm around. It's almost like I'm walking on hot rocks. Which I've actually done before. It doesn't feel good. But as far as like my streams and what day I'm on, in a row streaming specifically, actually I think it's only been like 60 days. Huh. No, I've never really considered doing that before. It'd be kind of, I don't know, Drakkar. I think that'd be kind of interesting if I ended up going in, like, if I started going on daily walks, like, infinitely. If I ever came across, like, going through, like, walking through an orchard or something like that, I think it'd be very scenic, and I think I'd actually really enjoy it. Where am I headed? I'm actually on a walk home from my job, my day job. And later after I get back, I'm going to be, I bring him up a lot on these streams at this point, but I'm going to be hanging out with my friend Aaron for a bit. We are also in the process of discussing a secondary channel, which I brought up before. I'm being very vague at the current moment about it because we have an idea for what the channel is, and we have specific, like a specific directed, it is a gaming channel like mine is, except they're going to be videos. That channel is going to focus on videos, and doing games in a very specific, I'm not going to say vile, but difficult way. Basically, it's going to be surrounding masochist gaming in a way, but that's not what it's called. Close, but not quite. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it, but I know he is too, because he's the one who kind of brought up the idea to me in the first place. I was like, yeah, I remember it starting out as like an idea for like skits. I'm not gonna go too much into detail. It just kind of soft landed on the fact that we hang out a lot together. Like he's been a very close friend of mine since 2018, not 17, 2018, and I think we just kind of developed this idea over time that, hey, it'd be cool if we like ran a channel together and could support a business that he's trying to put together, which I'm not going to get into detail right now. I'm just working on that with him and his build company, but there's a lot to talk about it. Ah, dang it. Urgh. Oh, it's going to happen. Whether it happens or not isn't the question. When it happens is the question. Because first, like, there are aspects of it. Recording sessions, time frame, editing. This is all stuff I've taken into consideration on this channel prior to starting live streaming. I mean, the reason I started live streaming in the first place is because of everyone who, like, I could interact with the audience, which is something that I found a lot more appealing. Doing the videos is fun. It's very time consuming. That's why I haven't been able to get around to doing the, I had a planned series called Review to Retraction that I'm trying to figure out how to put it on here, but there's still a lot of factors that have to go into play first. Again, I hope the cars aren't being too loud over my voice. I don't exactly want to scream myself to death. There are a lot of factors at play, though. And that channel, it's going to happen. It just depends on... The question is when and how. Like, the background... Like, the icon I have, the moon, the blood moon with the two sides, I actually need to change that. That's kind of outdated, and it has certain memories that I kind of want to forget about attached. Anyway, like that icon and like the backdrop of the channel, those two things, which I created a long time ago, those are done on that channel. Both of those have been taken care of. I'm not going to go into any detail about specifically directly what the channel is going to consist, other than what I've already said, but the idea is definitely sticking and definitely going to happen. Even if it, for all I know, could end up being a secondary channel that's connected. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, that kind of strays from what I was originally talking about as far as like channel progress goes. What whole inspired like the whole live stream thing for me was D9, and it's the fact that he would do like inspirational conversationist type things. When he started doing that, I was like, you know what? I studied psychology a bit, and I want to speak my mind sometimes. So let's start making like IRL videos where I discuss random things, and that happened, and it stuck. The Discussion and Rants playlist on this channel has over 200, maybe over 300 videos at this point, actually. I remember the first one I did was talking about this individual. I think they were, if I recall correctly, good Lord, cars are loud. Anyway, I recall that the first video I did, I was discussing my thoughts on this letter that Bijou Mike, YouTuber Bijou Mike, received in the mail. And it was from this mother of a kid, ironically, with the same name as mine, David. Except I think this one was like from the UK. I think. I might be wrong. It's been a hot minute. I'd have to go rewatch it. But I remember watching him respond and how he wasn't exactly scared per se, but he was unnerved. Like, he didn't even do anything wrong. This is before YouTube started creating a lot other detailed things that create restrictions allowing only certain aspects. Before the whole, you have to have this, kids, like the whole not for kids thing or for kids thing, that did not exist yet. I just remember remember learning that this woman emails him saying, if you just don't stop doing your content, I'm going to, she's basically pulling a Karen. And this is before Karens were like constantly known as a thing. And I remember thinking, this woman is ridiculous. Like, what? He's making content on YouTube. Okay, it's funny. It's user-friendly. He doesn't even cuss like I do. And she still gets mad at him. For what? I remember thinking that and thinking, wow, people in this world really are stupid. Not that this is anything new at this point. But I remember doing that video and looking back on it thinking, you know what, I think this is going to stick. I made that and then started doing different actual normal psychological topics that ended up leading into series of their own, like the 8 stages of psychosocial development. I remember talking about that with the first video was back when my ex-wife, Kate Fox Amber, whatever the channel calls her at this point, I remember, this is when she and I, around the time when we first met, I was talking about that, and I don't know, the idea of the psychological topics just kind of stuck. And even after like all that other stuff happened, something about doing those IRL videos it's something I didn't exactly want to stop doing. And not long after the divorce between her and I happened, I recall thinking, well, people, when I discussed in comments, I started to notice that interaction was something I actually really, really liked doing. And hence the live streams that I started doing back in July, I think. I think it was like mid-July when I started constantly live streaming. At that point, I was trying to stupidly do a no-death run of Dark Souls 1, inevitably adding these. And here we are now. I know, lengthy story. I'm sure we all wanted to hear that. But live streams are definitely something I enjoy doing just because of the whole interaction with you guys kind of thing. It definitely sprouts a lot better conversation than if I were just to talk to a camera on my own. Hey, son. And we wait. And wait. No, okay, there we go. I was about to say, I don't like how long these lights sometimes are. For sale. Oh, yard sale. Okay. Call me dumb. That paperback over there, that's a yard sale sign. What I saw? For sale. What, that light is now for sale? How much? 10,000? Actually, I don't even know how those things would sell. Who would want to randomly buy one of those? Da-da-da. Now open. Big Blue Swim School. I don't know what that is. I just see a random billboard. I'm like, hey. Okay. Man. Sometimes I forget how grueling these walks are. Just, at least on my legs. Especially since I just got off of a shift from a job that I've been on my feet all day. Since about 8 in the morning. Because I had to walk to the shift and then back. It's nothing too bad. I don't mind it, but after being on my feet for 8 hours straight and then just constantly, 8 hours, 7 hours, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, okay, yeah, 8 hours, I was right. After being on my feet for 8 hours and I'm still on it. Exercise for the win. Again, this is why I'm not obese. For the love of sun. I like the sun. I'm in Arizona, US baby, but good grief. I'm a desert baby, and yet I don't like the sun at times. At least when it comes to this stuff. Just like... just chilling over here on my cheek. Got it. Okay. Okay, so right now I'm actually passing an area with like a... Actually, I think I just passed it. Yeah. It's like a Taekwondo shop here. Or, not shop, it's a class building. Every now and then I thought, what if I could? I can't for different medical reasons about my head. I would probably injure it to a degree that would be very chronic. But I've always kind of wondered like what it's like. I've been tempted to go visit just to like analyze and watch, but I don't know. Let's see, where are we on time right now? 26 minutes. Alright, well, this has been fun. Probably go like 5 more minutes and I'll probably end the stream. My phone's like at, oh yeah, my phone's like at 10% almost. So, well, hold on. I am sideways. Now I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello, Raven. Hope you're doing well today, tonight, whichever one it is for you. Welcome to walking. To apparently nada yada yada. What is that? Oh, Metro. Apparently I'm in some kind of mini strip mall of sorts. I never understood this spot. And then we come here passing a store called Strange Gunsmanship. What? Is the gun the shape of a frickin'... Am I gonna go in there and see a dog or something that looks like the shape of a dog? You just pull the tail up and bullets come out of its butt. Is that what I'm gonna see in there? Is that why it's Strange Gunsmanship? I mean, obviously not, but that is an interesting name choice. Very interesting name choice indeed. Let's see here. Advanced Insurance up ahead. Why am I listing every building? Like I'm trying to make fun of the whole city just cause. I mean, why not? I've lived here for almost 7 years now. If I can't make fun of the place I live in because of how all over the place I think it is at times, then there's something wrong here. Okay. Alright, well, with that being said, I'm gonna head and close off this stream now. I'm almost home. I just have to turn a couple corners and I'll be back. I gotta clean up the apartment a little bit before doing anything. Anyway, thanks for joining me today, guys, for this little stroll on the street. I might actually change the name to that. That sounds so much better than what I played. We'll see. Anyway, thanks again, guys. I'll see y'all later. Bye. If I can figure this thing out. Ah, there we go.